in jail. And the juvenile is still not here, correct? Okay. All right, we're in the main jail. I'm taking one out of turn. I need Hernando Gutierrez.
That's not Fernando. There you have it. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. All right,
Good morning, Judge.
good morning.
Jonathan Friedman on Mr. Hernandez, Mr. Gutierrez's behalf.
Morning, the deputy.
Okay, we're here on Hernando Gutierrez. This is a domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Court's going to set bond at $500. Counsel?
That's great, Judge. I have the whole family here. I know what the police report says. These are all witnesses to this. She was never touched by this gentleman. She fell
I'm not
down.
getting into
I
the trial
understand.
stage of it. And of course, because you're here, I understand. Now, my understanding is, from reading this and from your being here and the family being here, that this is his house.
His house, she does not live there at all,
Yes.
Judge. She
Okay.
was down visiting.
All right, so I'm going to enter a no contact order, but that no contact order does not disturb his exclusive occupancy and right to the house. It means she can't come to the house and he can't contact her,
Absolutely, Judge. Not a problem.
okay? And that is until further order of the court. Does she have any personal belongings that you know of in the house?
No.
No.
Okay, if she would have any personal belongings in the house, I would allow her to make one trip to the house, accompanied by a police officer to remove her belongings.
That's not the case.
Thank you.
She came down for the Thanksgiving weekend and packed her stuff and left at the same time.
Okay, so she doesn't live there at all?
Lives in Tampa.
No.
She goes to
Oh, she
school.
lives in Tampa?
That's correct, Judge.
Okay,
Yes.
I'll ROR him,
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate that.
okay, because you're representing him, Mr. Friedman.
Correct.
And you're gonna be representing him throughout
Yes,
this.
Judge. I will.
Okay, thank you very much. Good to see you, sir.
You too.
Sadia Mohammed.
Good morning, Your Honor. Clarissa Mondeja from the Public Defender's Office.
Okay, we have domestic battery or domestic violence, $500 bond. I find probable cause, no contact with the alleged victim.
Your Honor, we're going to ask for ROR at this time.
Not at this time, counsel, thank you. Tina Turnbull.
Good morning, Your Honor. We're going to be objecting to the PC. This battery.
Counsel, counsel, I haven't even magistrated her yet.
I'm sorry.
Okay, fine. The court at this time, you're arrested for domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $500. No contact with the alleged victim. Who are you, sir?
That's my husband.
Okay, ma'am. And sir, you're the husband?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is your name?
Roger Reed.
Raise your right hand, sir. Swear to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. Okay, and sir, you're the alleged victim in this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what do you want to tell me?
Last night, my wife, she came home from work, and when she came in, I see she was looking a bit cranky. So I was sitting by the table, and she came in, and then she started cleaning up. There were some things in the sink and such.
Well, let me ask you this, sir.
Yes, sir.
Normally, I set a bond and I enter a no contact order.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel that you need a no contact order for your own safety?
I don't understand what you're saying, sir.
No contact order means that she cannot come within 500 feet of you. She cannot enter the premises. She can't call you, phone you, text you, contact you in any
I
way.
don't need that, sir.
You don't need that.
No.
Are you afraid, sir, that there will be any future violence if I release her from jail?
I'm not afraid, sir.
Okay. The court at this time will ROR the defendant and will not enter a no contact order. Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
you can only discuss the case with your attorney and you'll be released. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you, sir.
Then we have Pamela Genzel.
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with aggravated assault and domestic violence and battery, domestic violence. Court finds probable cause. Both counts sets bond the amount of $500. Count one, $500 on count two. No contact with the alleged victim.
Your Honor, we're going to object to the finding probable cause on charge one, the aggravated assault with intent to commit. It's he said, she said. There is no evidence showing that any threats actually occurred. So we'd like to object to that.
Well, you know, counsel, it's interesting. I'm only dealing with probable cause. It's a knife, and she bandished the knife according to this and said, I'm going to do something to you. And he claims he was in fear. So that's sufficient. But it's only a $500 bond, counsel. Have a good day. Maria McFadden. You're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, battery, and leaving the scene of an accident. And court finds probable cause all counts. And the court,
Your Honor? I'm sorry, Your Honor. We're going to object to, on charge 3, leaving the scene of the vessel. There's nothing in the PC to say that she left the scene. I did not see anything that stated she left the scene. And in fact, she was arrested, so I don't know how that would be true.
because one happened in Lauderhill, and then the other one was and she was arrested in Pompano. Have a good day, counsel. The court finds probable cause on the ag assault with a deadly weapon. It's a $1,000 bond. On the battery, it's $1,000 bond. And on the leaving the scene, $1,000 bond. Have a good day, ma'am. Tanya
Sorry, Your Honor, can
Dorente.
you repeat that? I couldn't hear everything.
Yeah, it's a no contact order, counsel. Okay? $3,000 total bond. And on Dorente, excuse me?
I'm sorry. We also need pictures of her neck and.
Pictures
other-
granted.
she has-
All you have to do is,
Thank you.
on anything, you need a picture, you need a phone call, you need to get personal items, anything, just contact your partner in here and he'll give me the order.
Thank you.
Okay,
Appreciate
no
it.
problem. Okay,
Yes.
Tanya Durante, okay, you're charged with
We need a translator,
ag
Your Honor,
assault with a
Creole.
deadly weapon, domestic violence. The court finds probable cause. Yes, counsel?
She needs a translator, but.
What
they were
language?
just informed Creole.
Okay, do we have a Creole translator? Ah, yes, we do.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Sir, do you swear to interpret from English to Creole and Creole to English as accurately as possible?
I do, Your Honor.
Would you state your name for the record?
Yes, Your Honor. It's Ralph Domingos, court certified interpreter.
Okay, thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Rente,
Madame Juin.
you're charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, domestic violence.
Yo accusé que vous fait agression grave et yo accusé tout de violence dans le caille.
Okay, the court finds probable cause, bond is set in the amount of $1,000, no contact with the alleged victim.
Yo juge ouais vraiment que ça yo accusé l'autre ou te ka faire vraiment et bon nan c'est yo mette bon nan pour $1,000 et yo passe l'autre pour pas ka prendre contact avec moun nan. May I say something at least?
What's that?
May I say something at least?
May she what?
May I say something at least?
Ma'am, you do not want to discuss the facts of the case at this time.
Juge du la pi bon pour sou pas dire un
You
moment.
discuss it with your lawyer, because anything you say could be used against you. Everything that is being said is taken down here today.
La pi bon pour vous, si vous parlez, si vous tentez nous prendre si patience et pour parler avec avocat parce que tout ça dit là jodi an, il a pas enregistré et yo capable servir avec ça dit yo, le gain jugement plus tard dans futur. Would it be possible for me to make that payment today?
If yes, you can make you can post $1,000 bond, you'll be released.
Oui, sous ba $1,000 bon nan y a la go jodi.
Okay, Jennifer Johnson. Ms. Johnson, you have a capias for an alcohol violation. You want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir, I do.
Time served. Have a good day, ma'am.
Thank you.
Pollyanna Hanson. Pollyanna Hanson, you're charged with, you got a capias, $250 on trespass. Court finds probable cause. You want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Time served. Have a good day. Virginia Anderson. Virginia Anderson, you've got criminal mischief, $100 bond, resisting an officer without violence, no bond required, and then you have 2 traffic citations that are outstanding capiases. You want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Okay. On the criminal mischief, the court sentenced you to time served, reserves as to restitution. On count 2, it's time served. On count 3, I'm going to ROR you because it's a suspended driver's license. You need to show up in court. You understand?
Yes,
And then on count 3, it's time served. Have a good day, ma'am.
Same to you, thank you.
Okay, Sonia Beasley. Sonia Beasley.
Tell us to put them on the end of the docket. She's en route to.
She's en route to.
Put her on recall? Okay, no problem. Alexandria Riccardelli.
No problem.
Ms. Riccardelli, you've got a trespassing, $100 bond. You want to plead no contest, court finds probable cause. Time served, no return to that property. Have a good day. Janet Sanders.
No problem.
Ms. Sanders, you've got counts 1 through 4 are felony capiases. They are no bond holds. And then you have a petty theft, which is a $100 bond. I won't offer you a plea because you've got, the felonies, which could cause a problem, but you will be taken before the court on the felonies on the third day of December at 8:30 a.m. Have a good day, ma'am. Heather O'Donnell.
Your Honor, on,
O'Donnell, what's
I'm
that?
sorry, on Sanders, did you find PC?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
Okay, on Miss O'Donnell, you're charged with DUI alcohol, DUI with property damage, refusal to submit another traffic matters, $1,000 bond.
Your Honor, on Sanders, Your Honor, at this time, the state will be asking for $25,000 bonds.
A
On
what?
this particular case, the state will be asking for a $25,000 bond.
On what?
On Miss Sanders, Alexander O'Neill.
Okay, you were on O'Donnell,
Yes,
and you're requesting a $5,000 bond?
$25,000 bond.
A what?
$25,000.
$25,000?
Yes, Your Honor, with a level 1 by trial, third monitor, no driving, no alcohol, and no intoxicants, random drug testing per week, and no living Broward. The reason for this is because of her priors. This will be her third DUI within 10 years.
What year?
Within 10. This will be her third.
Convicted?
She has one conviction, she has one pending, and this will be her third DUI within 10.
Okay, but that's not what they have. They got this as a third within 5.
And
Okay.
with regards to
All right,
that,
I understand. All right, court sets bond in the amount of, on count 1, the amount of $5,000, no alcohol or intoxicants, and if she posts bond, she will be on pretrial release with an ankle monitor for alcohol. Okay, and then,
Your Honor, defense
so
is going
total
to
bond is
object.
$6,000. What's that, counsel?
Your Honor, we're gonna object. She doesn't have that much to pay, so it's like holding her on no bond at this point.
No, it's a $6,000 bond, and it's a third DUI or greater within 10 years. Have a good day. Okay, Kelly Meager. You got 2 felony violations of probation, and you're charged, and you have a no bond hold. You'll be taken before Judge Fine on the 3rd at 8:30 a.m. Thank you very much. Gabriel Garcia. Gabriel Garcia, you're charged with domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Who are you, ma'am?
I am his mother,
You're his mother?
Sally Garcia.
Okay. All right, ma'am, what do you want to tell me?
Your Honor, my son,
Counsel, if you can turn off the microphone in there, thank you. All right, yes, ma'am?
yes, my son is the son every mother wants. This was a very freak and unusual occurrence that happened. My husband is an ill man, and his mental capacity is not as it was. I just want to say that nothing that Gabriel has been accused of occurred. And I'd like to make that record.
Okay. All right. At this time, the court has reviewed the file. Court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $1,000. No contact with the victim.
Your Honor, if we could have pretrial release and.
Not on the,
and
not at
still
this,
in-
not at this time. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Your
Thank
Honor,
you.
can I say one thing? He's never had a problem with the law. He's never been.
I understand that, ma'am, and I'm not saying that he's guilty of anything. I'm just saying that a bond is $1,000 and he cannot have contact. These are serious allegations, okay? I don't know what happened. That's for the trial court to decide, all right?
He's gotta stay in jail or I.
No, ma'am, if he posts $1,000 bond, he can get out today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
John?
Your Honor, on Mr. DeSantos, we're gonna need at least a Spanish interpreter, but
We-
he speaks Portuguese but understands Spanish.
All right.
Morning, John. John, the other way.
Sir, do you swear to interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English as accurately as possible?
I do.
Okay, and would you state your name for the record?
Miguel Quino, court certified interpreter.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Dos Santos,
Señor
You-
Dos Santos,
you're charged with domestic battery.
violencia doméstica contra usted.
Court finds probable cause.
Se encuentra que hay causa
Bond is set in the
probable.
amount of $500.
La fianza es de $500.
No contact with the alleged
No tiene que
victim.
tener contacto con la supuesta víctima.
Your Honor, if we could ask for pretrial release,
Not at this
he
time,
cannot afford a
counsel.
bond.
John Bittner. Mr. Bittner, you're charged with domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $1,000. No contact with the alleged victim.
Your Honor, if we could ask for pretrial release.
Not at this time. Pedro Casiano, I'm sorry.
Your Honor, Cassiano's North Broward.
Casiano is what?
In
North Broward, I'm
Broward.
sorry, thank you. Casiano, do you have him up there?
He's a medical reset, John.
Medical reset. Thank you very much, counsel. Deputy. Juan Morales.
Morning, Judge.
On Mr. Morales, we have the domestic battery or dating violence. Court finds probable cause. Court sets bond the amount of $1,000. No contact with the alleged victim.
Your Honor, if we could bring that down to 500, he cannot afford the amount that is set at 1,000.
I'm leaving it at that, counsel. Derek Glasser. Mr. Glasser, you're charged with domestic battery. Court finds probable cause. Bond set in the amount of $1,000. No contact with the alleged victim.
Can I speak?
No, sir, I'll tell you, you don't want to say anything about it. All right? Have a good day, sir. Debranian Clemente Rodriguez.
I'm out of town. I'd like,
Step over here.
Mr. Clemente Rodriguez, you're charged with domestic battery by strangulation. The court sets bond the amount of $2,500. No contact with the alleged victim. If you have any firearms, they will be surrendered within 24 hours of the time of your release.
Your Honor, if we could bring that down and reduce it to at least 1,000, there's no way that he could pay the 2,500.
Not at this time, counsel. And I'm surprised in that one that there are not more charges filed. Hang on, more counts. Darren Miles. Darren Miles, you're charged with domestic battery by strangulation. Bond is set in the amount of $1,000. Battery domestic, $500, and tampering with evidence, first degree felony, $1,000 bond. Court finds probable cause, on all counts, no contact with the alleged victim. Have a good day, sir. Odian, Henry.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. You're charged with felony battery. Court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $3,000. No contact with the alleged victim. Daniel King. Court finds probable cause.
Your Honor, is there a reason for the $3,000 bond?
$3,000 a reasonable bond, counsel. Have a good day. Daniel King. Mr. King, you're charged with petty theft, $100 bond. You want to plead no contest?
No contest.
Time served. Have a good day, Mr. King. Darius Heaven. Mr. Haven, charged with DUI, alcohol, driving with a suspended driver's license, failed to wear a seatbelt, $500 bond. Can you make the $500 bond?
No, sir.
Okay, pretrial release, no alcohol or toxins, subject to random testing. Yes?
In terms of the pretrial release.
Thank you.
Counsel, wait a minute, 1 second. State's still speaking, although they're speaking down to the table.
No problem, Your Honor. We can just go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Dimitri Johnson. Huh?
Your Honor, he's at North Broward.
He's a medical reset.
Medical reset, thank you.
You're welcome.
Kevin Newell. Kevin Newell, you're charged with DUI, alcohol, second offense, $1,000 bond, DUI, property damage, $1,000 bond, and DUI of a .15 or over, $1,000 bond. Court finds probable cause, all counts, total bond, $3,000.
Your Honor, is there any way that we could bring down on count 1 to 500 and also for count 3, 500, since they're very similar
Not at this time, counsel.
charges?
James
Okay.
Harris. Mr. Harris, you got assault on a law enforcement officer, a $100 bond. You want to plead no contest?
No contest, sir.
Time served. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Garvin Foster. Mr. Foster, you're charged with trespassing. Court finds probable cause, $25 bond. You want to plead no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Time served. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, man.
You're representing Mr. Foster?
Nope, Mr. Gordon.
Okay,
Next
you've
one.
got the next one.
Yes.
Gordon Coinish.
Hi, Gordon.
Okay. Ms. Cornish, you've got 2 municipal ordinance violations. Council's representing you here. You want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Time served. Have a good day,
Have a
sir.
good day, Gordon.
Thomas Rigetti.
Your Honor, he's in a wheelchair, he's coming.
Okay.
Morning, Thomas.
Mr. Rigetti, you got a municipal ordinance, Capias, $200 bond. Counsel, you representing this one?
Yes, Judge.
You want to
asking
plead
the
no
question.
contest?
Do you want to resolve your case?
No, time served. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Vernon Coleman.
Coming up.
You too.
Okay. Mr. Coleman,
Yes, sir.
you got a trespassing, $25 bond. You want to plead no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
Time served, no
Mr.
return.
Coleman, the state will just, Your Honor, on this one, the state will be asking no return to that location. This will be
I
the
did,
second
just said
test
that.
prep. Yeah.
And Antonio Weston. Is that yours, counsel?
Your Honor, he needs help to get up. One second.
I'm only asking to be appointed, Your Honor, to counts 1, 2, and 4.
He's coming, Your Honor.
No problem.
Hold on to the podium, okay?
Morning,
Okay, Your
Antonio.
Honor.
Okay. Mr. Weston, you've got 5 capiases, 4 of them for municipal ordinances and 3 for municipal ordinances and 2 for misdemeanors. Okay? And the charges are loitering, open container, trespassing, and trespassing. The bonds are set in the amount of 50, 50, 550, and 500. Court finds probable cause. You have an attorney on the municipal ordinance indicates you want to plead no contest. You want to plead no contest on all of them?
No contest, sir.
Okay, time served. Have a good day, sir.
Have a good day, Antonio.
And no return to the properties. Gordon John.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, he's in a wheelchair. He's coming.
Okay. Counsel, you got more, don't you? Yeah. Okay.
Watch out for his foot. You okay? Okay.
Okay, Mr. John, you're charged with trespassing. You got a $25 bond. Court finds probable cause. You want to plead no contest?
Can you hear him?
Well, what's my offer?
I don't think he can hear you.
All right, sir. You're charged with trespassing. The bond is $25. Do you want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Time served. Deputy,
Time served, okay.
All right.
are those the juveniles? Tell them to wait outside.
Your Honor, I'm waiting for the bailiffs. They had to go outside.
Okay, we'll get them a second. Chad Kaufman?
He's approaching, Judge, asking to be appointed. I think. There you go.
Mr. Kaufman, you got 2 capiases, $250 each. One for open container and the other one for urinating in public. You want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Time served. Have a good day.
Thank
Have a
you,
good day,
Your Honor.
Chad.
Vincent Pancatiati?
Me too, sir.
Okay, Mr. Kennedy, you got a $500 capias for fail to register motor vehicle. You want to plead no contest?
Yes, sir.
Time served. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice
Devin Carey.
Your Honor, he's bonded.
Thank you. Dane Josephs.
Dane Josephs is en route to North Broward, Your Honor.
He's what?
En route to North Broward.
Oh, he's en route to North
So
Broward.
could we reset him?
You representing him, counsel?
Yes, Judge, but I guess we'll have to reset him until tomorrow.
Want me to set him to tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, just because I can't hear you, sir.
He just arrived.
Oh, he
He
arrived?
just,
Oh, he just arrived? Good.
yeah.
Thank you. Man of the hour.
Where's Joseph?
I mean, Joseph, she was dressing him. So she said,
Okay, can we put him on a brief recall?
Sure. We'll put him on recall. Thank you very much. Dallas Keith.
Your Honor, he's been released.
Okay. Did he bond?
Did he bond? He was Baker acted. Baker acted, Your Honor.
All right. James Arlington.
Arlington.
Mr. Arlington, you have a reckless driving charge, $100 bond, operating without a valid driver's license, no bond required, but you got a problem. You got 2 probation violations, which are no bond holds, and you have a resisting an officer without violence. And you'll be on the probation violations. I don't have a date. Does anybody got a date? I believe it's got to be for Monday, the 3rd. What are they bringing him back for? Count 5?
It's an odd charge, Your Honor.
All right, on count 5, court finds probable cause. Bond is set in the amount of $100.
Your Honor, we would like to state that if we look at the PC, it looks like he was arrested for really no reason. They arrested both himself and his girlfriend, claiming that both of them were driving at the same time with the same charge, so we're gonna object to the PC of this arrest.
Okay, the problem I have, counsel, that is a defense.
I understand.
I know, and so, and the bond on this one is a $100. Court will ROR him on it. But the court will, he's already been magistrated on the others, right?
Yes, Your Honor, and there's a no bond hold on the other 2.
I understand there's no bond hold.
Your
Okay,
Honor, Northborough would like to recall Joseph's when you're ready. We need to get him back.
all right. Have a good day, sir. On Joseph's,
Of course, he has to use the restroom now.
put him on recall. We'll get him here later. Okay. Devon Mills. What's that? Okay. Mr. Mills, you've got a battery charge which we're already magistrated on. That bond was set by the prior court by $3,000, but you now have an immigration hold, which is no bond. You'll be detained going for the immigration authorities. Thank you very much, sir. Mark Abrahamson.
Medical reset.
Mark Abramson?
Medical, thank you. Chadrick Spence. Mr. Spence, you've got a list of capiases, 7 of them. 2 of them are felonies, which are no bond holds to Judge Coleman. Then you have 3, you have 5 misdemeanors capiases and municipal ordinance capiases that are $500 each. I can't offer you pleas to dispose of them because you have the pending felonies, and these could affect those felony cases. Do you understand that?
No.
Well, the attorney will explain it to you. Okay. And then you have a writ of arrest, and the writ of arrest is in the amount of $431. Bottom line is, you'll be taken before Judge Coleman on the 3rd of December at 8:30 a.m. Have a good day. Todrick McNair.
Traffic citation.
Todrick McNair.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. You got a drug paraphernalia, $100 bond, and a misdemeanor capias, $50 bond, but you have 3 violations of probation, which are no bond holds. The court, you'll be detained on those violations of probation, and go before the judge on the 3rd day of December at 8:30. Court finds probable cause, all counts.
And Your Honor, I'm just asking to be appointed only as to count 2. Thank you.
Gregory Lee Mitchell.
You're done.
Mr. Mitchell, you got false information of law enforcement officer, $100 bond, and then you have a felony capias, no bond hold. Judge Coleman, you'll be detained going before Judge Coleman on the 3rd of December. Richard
Your Honor,
D. Anglia.
I'm sorry, on Mitchell, did you find probable cause?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. We got the wrong guy up here. Okay, Mr. Leah, you're charged with fail to remain at the scene of an accident with serious injury, driving while license suspended, failure to remain at the scene of an accident involving death, and you have or serious injury, and you also have a probation violation. That is a no bond hold. You'll be taken before the court on the 3rd of December.
Your Honor, on the LSA, the state has an input on this particular one. The state will be asking for a $50,000 bond on this particular case. The state will also be asking for level 1 pre-trial with GPS, no driving, no alcohol or intoxicant, random drug testing, and forfeiture of any passport. And we're going to ask the defendant not apply for any other passport while this case is pending.
Your Honor, if we could at least bring that down to 20,000, the amount that they're asking for is exorbitant. There's no way that he could ever meet it. It would be effectively holding him on no bond hold forever.
Your Honor, the state will also be just putting on the record on this particular case that the defendant was driving while his license was suspended and while he was
Counsel,
on
my
DUI.
question is, you said alcohol. There's no alcohol involved here.
Your Honor, the reason for the no alcohol is based on the fact that he was driving while he was on a DUI probation. On this particular case, he struck a pedestrian.
Okay, the probation is, okay, that's the DUI probation. You're
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, okay. All right.
And just to put it on the record, there's a very high likelihood that the victim in this particular case is not going to make it. The situation at this point is very critical. That's why we are asking that his
Counsel, we don't have a medical report. We have an opinion of a police officer, and I don't know whether what he's saying is substantiated fact. But we obviously have a person in very serious injury, and they could be life-threatening. I will accept that. Okay.
Your Honor, based on just the fact of what the attorney just said, it's likely, but they've charged him with failed to stop, remain accident involving death offense. There is no death, so this charge would not meet.
Involving serious bodily harm. Okay.
Involving
risk of-
death.
Okay, let me just see. Oh, sorry. Probable cause is she died from her injuries. You did not read that one, counsel?
Well, he just said that the
I
victim
just, no,
didn't
he said something, that was another issue. There's a second sheet, an amended sheet, which says that she expired from her injuries. So therefore it is a death. And both
Okay,
of
thank
them
you.
are serious, is, actually, the one should be failure to stop, at an accident involving death or serious bodily injury. But the third one is correct. Okay. Now, court finds probable cause all counts. State, you're asking for how much of a bond?
$50,000, Your Honor.
Okay. And, $50,000 on which count?
On count 3,
Okay?
we're also asking for level 1 pre-trial with GPS. We're asking no driving, no alcohol or intoxicants. We're
Okay.
asking for random drug testing and forfeiture of his passport.
Okay. All right, on, the court, on count one sets bond the amount of $2,500. On the drive when to suspend a driver's license, count two, no bond required. On the failure to remain stopped at an accident, the state has asked for a $50,000 bond. Defense, what are you saying?
Your Honor, I'm asking if we could please reduce that dramatically, at least to 20,000. There's just no way on the 50,000 that he would ever be able to meet that. It would effectively be holding him forever in jail. At least on the 20,000, he could go to a bond.
Counsel, this is only magistrate court, we're not holding him forever. Okay, and
I understand, but
and-
this is the start of,
Okay,
where
and the
he
court,
gets held.
court sets bond in the amount of $30,000. The court also orders that if he posts bond, that he be placed on pretrial release, that he'd be no alcohol or intoxicants, and he would be wearing a monitor. But the court notes he has a no bond hold on the violation of probation, so it's all a little moot. Okay, and.
Thank you.
Huh?
Level one.
Level two. And, it is, the VOP is set for the 3rd.
And
Have a
Your
good
Honor,
day.
just one more thing, no driving, Your Honor, please.
Well, yes, no driving. Alexa Nelson.
Thank you.
You're charged with grand theft auto, $1,000 bond, resisting a police officer, and you've got a $500 traffic capias. Sir, are you able to make the bond?
No, he's not able to make the bond.
I
Your
asked him a
Honor.
question. He can answer with a
Oh,
yes
I'm
or no.
sorry.
No, Your Honor.
Okay, that's $1,500 bond. Court turns around, places him on pretrial release. Have a good day,
Thank you, Your
sir.
Honor.
What's that? All counts. Nelson Sanchez.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Sometimes I can't hear that well. I have bad.
All right,
hearing
I'll try
already,
to,
so
I'll try to
sometimes-
speak up.
Come on, dude.
Okay, Mr. Sanchez, you're charged with trespassing, $25 bond, and you got a violation of probation, no bond hold. Court finds probable cause, all counts. You'll be detained going before Judge Duffy on December 3rd. Have a good day. Christopher Stanskiewicz.
Your Honor, if we could recall Mr. Sanchez, I just realized he needs a Spanish interpreter.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah, he's right here. He just didn't understand. Oh. Le pedí un interpreter. Okay? Para que sepa usted.
Sir, you're charged, Mr. Sanchez, you're charged with trespassing,
El cargo contra usted
$25 bond.
es allanamiento y hay una fianza de $25 por eso.
You've got a violation of probation, no bond hold.
Violación de probatoria y para eso no hay fianza.
And you'll go before Judge Duffy on the 3rd of December.
Y irá frente al juez Duffy el 3 de diciembre. 3 de diciembre.
Court finds probable cause, all counts.
Y hay causa probable en todos los cargos.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Christopher Stasnowitz,
Yes,
you're
sir.
charged with possession of cocaine, $1,000 bond, violation of probation, $1,000 bond. The court finds probable cause, total bond, $2,000. You'll be taken before Judge Gottlieb on the 3rd if you don't post bond. Have a good day,
Your Honor,
sir. Yes?
I'm sorry, if we could go for pretrial release instead of $1,000 bond, this isn't a violent
Not at this
allegation.
time, because he's got the violation of probation. That's why I won't,
Okay. Okay.
Julian Roberts. Mr. Roberts, you got 3 violations of probation, no bond holds. You'll be taken before Judge Porth on the 3rd. Court finds probable cause, all counts. Have a good day, sir. Cleon Best. Mr. Best, you're charged with trafficking in heroin, $7,500 bond, trafficking in fentanyl, $7,500 bond, but you got 2 probation violations, no bond holds. You'll be taken before the judge on the probation violation, which is Judge Casey. And I
Your Honor,
believe,
if we could, we're asking for a reduction on the bonds on both counts 1 and counts 2.
Counselor, you got 2 violations of probation, no bond hold. Have a good day. Julio Diaz. Mr. Diaz, you got a petty theft, which is no bond is required. You have a possession with intent to sell or deliver heroin. The bond is amount of $2,500. You have an out-of-county hold on a felony, which is a no bond. That's out of Palm Beach County. Then you have an out-of-county hold, a misdemeanor, $4,000 bond, and an out-of-county hold, misdemeanor, $2,000 bond. Those appear all to be out of Palm Beach County. Court finds probable cause. Have a good day, sir. Rodney Watson. Mr. Watson, you've got possession of ecstasy, $1,000 bond, possession of cannabis, no bond required, and you have a writ of arrest for $250. Can you make the bond?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, you're.
The court will place him on pretrial release on counts 1 and 2, but on the writ of arrest, which is $250, you have to post cash. Okay? Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, no alcohol, no intoxicants. He'll have a drug screen. You have to have a drug screening. No alcohol or intoxicants, subject to random testing. If they want, if they say you need counseling, you'll have to go to the counseling. You understand that? Have a good day. Dominic Furia. Mr. Fury, you have corruption by threat, $1,000 bond, municipal ordinance violation, no bond required. You got a probation violation, felony, no bond hold. You'll be you'll be detained on the no bond hold, going before Judge Duffy on December 5th.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir.
The,
Lavoris McCoy. Mr. McCoy got a capious, excuse me. You've got a possession of cannabis, no bond required for that. Introduction of contraband into the detention facility, $1,000 bond. You got a misdemeanor capious, $500 bond, and a grand theft, $1,000 bond. You have a court hearing set for the 3rd, in front of Judge Lynch. That's not a violation of probation, is it? Okay. You'll go before Judge Lynch on the 3rd. Court finds probable cause. All counts. Okay. Travis Cook.
It's a medical reset, Your Honor.
Thank you. Logan Roloff. Mr. Roloff, you're charged with aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, $5,000 bond. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill, $2,500 bond. Carrying an electrical weapon or device, $100 bond. Use and display of a weapon during a felony, $5,000 bond. And commit second-degree felony with a weapon, $7,500 bond. Improper exhibition of a dangerous weapon, $100 bond. Court finds probable cause, all counts. Have a good day, sir.
Your Honor, please, can you
Your
order no
Honor-
victim contact on this?
Excuse me?
Can you order no victim contact, please?
No victim contact. I don't even know if he knows who the victim is, though.
I don't.
Okay, sir, don't say a word. Brandon Paramore.
Medical reset, Your Honor.
Thank you. And then we have Creighton Griggs. Medical loan, thank you. I believe that concludes
Judge, we just have,
the regular docket. Wait a minute, excuse me, we got 2 on recall.
Yes, sir.
Sonia Beasley. Sonia Beasley, you have a traffic operating without a valid driver's license, $500 capious. You want to plead no contest? No? Okay, yes? Time served. Have a good day. And then we have Dane Josephs. You're on that one?
yes, Judge.
Oh, we finally have you, Mr. Josephs. Okay, you got a municipal ordinance violation, you got an attorney representing you, you got a $25 bond on the trespass, court finds probable cause. You want to plead no contest?
No cause.
Time served. Have a good day, sir.
Have a good day.
That concludes our docket, I believe.
You're gonna get
Thank
out
you very much,
today.
everybody. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now we got the juveniles. Bring them in, please.